When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will go to work first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Off the RPO, complete. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. It seems like every week defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Porter. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Quickly complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, they give up the run. They get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
The toss sweep to the right. Got room to work. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Still on his feet at the 25. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Boilermakers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground. He's got it again. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Got enough space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized. Huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and what a fantastic way to finish off this 1st quarter after that play. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. The give to the tailback. Gets it past the marker. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. On the ground, it's Jackson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Toss to the outside. Got the first down and still on his feet. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
They get a huge gain on that toss play, and this running back, when he's got the ball in space, watch out. You see when he's out in the perimeter of the field, he's able to pick his spots. He can make people miss. He's got a bevy of moves. Way to generate the explosive play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. It's complete to the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
And that is a huge conversion on third and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, first and goal.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's McCoby. If that running back were a half-size bigger shoe, that's an incomplete pass, but he got a foot down.
He got it down. Nice body control, and you see so many running backs work with wide receivers now in practice.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. He's got him this time. There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fakes to grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the quick game. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
The give to the right. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Fights off the defender. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Sayed. Trying to pull his way in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Number 38, set to kick it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Myers to the big fella. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
Looking downfield on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Keeps looking downfield. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Still on his feet at the 40. Open space in the middle. He's at the and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Still running at the 35. He's running free down the middle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's McCoby. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Snagged out of the air. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
52, Purdue, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as snags a quick pass on the left. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Creates a little space, fighting off the defender. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Using his legs, it's McCoby. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the back. Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those... and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for room, it's Rodgers. Jukes his way for more. Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. off the bootleg to buy a little space. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Right on the money. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. After the laundry marked the field, 1st and 5 for this offense. And they can't make the connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Got him downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Boilermakers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Boilermakers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they turn it into a defensive score. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Florida Atlantic has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 28 to Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's caught. It's Watson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Quarterback running on the draw. Stuck on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Under fire. He's taking a deep shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today, we kicked them in the face?